there, my name's Dylan Mullen. I'm going to be speaking today on the importance of health in your life. It's become very, very clear today in America that we are the most obese country in the world. Also, did you know that over 40% of all American adults fall into the obese category? Even extending onto that, Americans combined pay a total of $147 billion a year in obesity-related illnesses. This was conducted by the CDC at the end of 2012, which was 2 months ago. Today I'm going to talk to you about the importance on changing your life, how to make healthy choices the cheap way, and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now, I understand how hard it can be, of course, to lose weight, because I started out before I lost a lot of weight at 250 pounds. I now weigh 180 pounds. And my dream, of course, was to join the Air Force, but my weight was holding me back. Everyone knows how hard it is to start working out, so what you need to do for yourself is to set goals and achieve and stick to these goals. Have a friend or loved one begin the journey with you. This will make you more challenged, more accountable, and it will make you not dread workouts nearly as much. With having a friend or a loved one, it also causes a lot of positive reinforcement and a lot of competitiveness. The competitiveness can also help you burn up to 300 calories more than what you do when you work out by yourself. As for positive reinforcement, for loved ones, it makes you push even harder. The body does not look very different to the person that is working out because the mind becomes complacent the more they see themselves. So as you can gradually lose weight, your mind doesn't look like you yourself to your mind does not look like you are. But if you have loved ones and family saying how good you look, you'll keep pushing and you'll keep losing that weight. Now, one of the things that really got me started losing weight was running, because I would run extensive amounts of time and it would help me lose a lot of weight. But one of the other big things was changing my eating habits. Healthy eating consists of all the right food choices, not just every once in a while you have to stick to it. A lot of people's excuses are that eating out is way cheaper than eating healthy because eating healthy is so expensive. That has been proven wrong by many sources. If you eat smaller portions, then you don't spend nearly as much as you would on an entire plate of food. And according to WebMD, if you eat the recommended serving on the back of the nutrition label, you can technically eat whatever you want. Of course, not chocolate, etc. But all the foods that you still love, you can eat because you use the suggested servings, which cut down on your saturated fat. And by reading the nutrition labels on the back, you may find things that you weren't aware that were actually pretty healthy. And by reducing saturated fat and sodium intake, you can lose just by your diet alone. You don't even have to work out. But, of course, working out does help. I know it is silly, but I am a huge fan of The Biggest Loser. And Jillian Michaels always says every season half the battle is made in the kitchen. And this is true because the diet is just as important as working out. One of the most important things you can do is reduce the size of the meat intake. According to WebMD, the perfect portion of meat is the size of the palm of your hand. When you eat a 10-ounce steak, that is almost triple your protein intake. Of course, me being as a vegetarian, I don't eat meat, so that is not a big thing for me. I really don't have to worry about a lot of unhealthy foods because all I eat is vegetables. Now, with the weight off, it's hard, of course, to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I finally reached my goal weight, and I got into the military. Now what do I do? One of the most important things you will learn is how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You need to know that is what is right and what is wrong, and hopefully as you lose weight, you will realize this. You will also need to have a goal. For me, after I joined the Air Force, my goal was to get 100 on my PT test. Well, I got a 96, but that's still that's pretty close. And once that goal was complete, of course, I started struggling. So I gained a few pounds, and so I had to find something else. So one of my goals was to run a full marathon. I'm now signed up for one, and I'm training for the full marathon in October. So if you find goals like I did, I found my goals and I met them. If you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it too. So losing weight and having a healthy lifestyle is hard. Just remember what I said about how to change your life, how to make healthy choices, and you can still do it cheap, and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Follow those and you will have no problem succeeding. Everyone can do it, whether you have an injury or just no willpower.